Hi guys, Eva here, and today, as you've seen from the title, is a very different video for our channel. Today I'm going to be talking about Haikyuu's Season 4 Arc 1 because Season 4 Arc 2 comes out this weekend. So I really wanted to give my thoughts on the first arc and then share what I'm hoping for will happen in the second arc. I haven't read the manga, so I know it's finished, so no spoilers please if you have read it. Trying to keep this like nice spoiler-free zone. Also, years ago when we first started the channel, there was one person and they commented on so many of our videos saying you should make anime videos, you should make anime videos. So this is for you. If you're still subscribed, here I am, like 4 years later, making anime videos. Let's just start. Okay, so my favorite characters are Kageyama, absolutely love him. Kags, love him with all my heart. And then I also love Kuro so much, like so much. Underneath them is Tanaka and Noya. Again, such an amazing pair. I love their relationship. They've got such like crackhead, like dumb energy, and I see myself and my friends in their friendship. So with that, my favorite episodes are the first one is Battle Lines, which is the first episode of the tournament. This is the episode where we get to find out more about Kyoko and her like backstory. Hinata loses his shoes and all that stuff. I just love that episode. I felt like it was really character building. We got closer to the managers. And then my other favorite episode is Taking It Easy, which is when they're in the training camps. So Tsuki is at his training camp in Shirazawa, and Kags is at his training camp for like the national team. I love that episode because again I feel like it's just growth. It's really heartwarming the way Hinata picks like your man up and he's like, you can do it, and like we're gonna battle. And then, okay, let's talk about my good points. I've already touched on some of them, but let's just get into it. So good points, I really liked that everyone really improved. Like I was saying, like the way Hinata really improved on his receiving skills. Karasuno were doing like serve practices and all this stuff. Like I feel like for a while Karasuno were kind of winging it a little bit. Like they have loads of really strong players and loads of really strong like power moves and stuff, but and they've like really like leveled up skill wise with their basics and not just their power moves. Like I feel like that will help them like glide through the matches. This is so ridiculous. Like I'm talking about this like they're an actual team. Like a real life team that we don't know what's gonna happen. Well, I don't know what's gonna happen, I haven't read it. But yes, so I liked that. I also I love training camps. They are my favorite things. Like when Karasuno, Nekoma, and oh my god, what's the name of the school? Bakuto School. When they did their training camps, I love it. Greatest thing ever. So when there was these two training camps going on side by side, it was great. I got really into it. Yeah, like Kageyama in the national training camp, I just love to see it. Like I love how good he is, and I love that he's recognized for being that good. Like it's not just Karasuno being like, whoa. It's like he's good enough to go to like the national training camp. Like look at him go. So proud. I already touched on it a bit, but Kyoko and Yachi, I really liked the development of their relationship. I feel like for a while they were kind of in the back. We hadn't really got much of them, especially for Kyoko. She's quite like quiet and reserved, so it was really nice to get her backstory and to see how she ended up joining, and that like they've always been friends. And I'm gonna be so sad when when she leaves, like when all the third years leave obviously, but I wish that we had got this backstory sooner, because I always liked her, but now I'm like, I love you. Like, the other thing I loved was seeing all the other teams like Kuro and Bakuto, and like all of them come back together, all their dynamics, their little like the way they like to piss each other off a little bit and like just like poke at each other. I love it. I think it's so much fun to watch. Especially this is the first time we've seen them in a competitive setting and not just like training camps. So it's like they're still joking, but it's a bit more serious. They have there's actual stuff at stake. Especially I loved Kuro and Dachi's little conversation. They were like, was it at the end of the first day? They were like, oh yeah, like good luck. I love their dynamic as well. Like it's not one we see often, but I really like the captains, like Kuro and Dachi interacting, because I feel like we get Bakuto and Kuro a lot, but Dachi seems to be quite to himself, so seeing him with Kuro was a nice thing. I don't know, I just liked it. Yeah, I remember the whole way through their conversation I was like, oh. I'm such a loser. What else? Oh, last thing for the good points, I think. Yeah, so last thing for the good points, I love Tanaka's little love line. That is so adorable. He like met his like childhood love, his childhood sweetheart. So cute. And how he's like freaking out. He's so nervous the whole time. Like, it's adorable. Okay, on to some like bad things. They're not even bad. It's just like stuff that I wanted more of, I guess. So the first thing is I wish that there was more of Kageyama at the training camp. I really liked seeing the other top players. I thought that was really interesting. I liked that Kageyama was taken out of his comfort zone, because I feel like when he's with Karasuno, like he can still seem kind of standoffish and to himself a bit, but it's only when he was put in with this new group of people you realize how much he's grown. And the last thing I have written down, I already mentioned, is that I would have liked if we could have gotten closer to Kyoko sooner. Okay, last part of this video, things that I want to see in season 4 part 2. I literally just have written down more Neko, more Fuku. Like, I just want more of the other teams. I want them interacting with them. I want more. Oh, I want more of those twins. Obviously we're gonna get them because they're playing the match against them, but like I can't wait for more of those. Like, those twins terrify me, but I'm excited to see them go up against them and see how they, hopefully, how they end up defeating them. And yes, and then finally I want more Kags interacting with the other All Japan people, like the other nationals people. Like we had a bit of that with the seagull guy, and like Hinata's all like, who's that? Who's that? Why didn't you tell me my name? Who's he? Who's he? I want more of Kags knowing more people and him bumping into other national team members. That was fun. So yeah, that was my thoughts on season 4 part 1 and what I wish for season 4 part 2, which will probably already have started by the time I post this video because I'm lazy. But if you enjoyed this video, please let me know. Leave a comment down below what your favorite part of part 1 was. What are you looking forward to in part 2? Yeah, I will probably do a wrap up of part 2 when it's all finished and come out and we know what happens. If somehow that this is the first video you watched, hello, this is the first anime video, but usually we do K-pop on this channel, so if you are interested in K-pop, go watch that or subscribe because there will be more anime videos in the future, definitely. This was really fun. Okay, that's it for me. Don't forget to check out our Instagram and Twitter. Subscribe and hit the bell, and I'll see you next time. Haikyuu, I love you. Bam bam.